Hello, and welcome to the fifth edition of the video capsule recaps of your Temple Shalom Mets. As you can see me, I'm wearing a green, and that means happy belated St. Patrick Days to all of you. So, as you know, one of our biggest community within the US having Irish descent immigrants is the Northeast. And guess which was the only team this week in the Temple Shalom that actually got a sweep from the Northeast? Yours truly only, the New York Mets. Yes, I gotta be the luck of the Irish for our first sweep of the week. So, you know that we're growing our fan base to the extent that we managed to make an outside trip to the Texas Country Hill area, but we need to keep growing. And as such, we're just going to be doing something very special for this Hispanic community. We're going to start putting the subtitles here because we want to reach more and more audience. And keep an eye for Cinco de Mayo because we're going to do something very special for all of you. Speaking about surprises, I know we're getting ahead of time and you all want to hear about the recap of what happened last week. But hey, this week we're going to be facing our big city rival. It's going to be the Big Apple Classic, Yankees, Mets. And we're going to have a very special surprise for all of you. So if you can manage to be around at 12:40 this Sunday, please be there because you're going to enjoy that. So let me just move. So let's talk about the games recap. First game was against the defending champions, the Texas Rangers. However, this is the 1970s Rangers, so we managed to beat them out loud for a 13-3 run game. So, after the first inning, in which we were shut down, we managed to score in every single inning to the extent that we ended up scoring 13 runs. 13 runs that came from a big fourth inning in which we scored 8 runs. And actually, that was in the exact same field, in the exact same inning that we managed to beat the Cubs. So, talk about the luck of the Irish and coincidence altogether. Well, Field 4 had something for us, the New York Mets. And it was only through 3 extra bases. So, guess how we did it? Speed, baby, speed. Game two was against a green jersey team. And I'm talking about a team that actually wears a green jersey throughout the year, not as other teams that actually make to have a special edition. And kudos to them. They have such a big budget. So we faced the A's in game two in field two. And of course, when you're facing a team wearing a green jersey on St. Patrick's Days, well, that puts you a lot of pressure. But that was not enough to beat the Mets, a team that actually came out and scored 20 runs. We scored in every single inning, having another big 8 run inning, another coincidence right there. And we also have a couple of 5 run innings. So everyone came out loud in this fantastic team effort. And in this one, we got 8 extra bases. So again, lucky 8. And this was power, baby, power. So let me just jump into what is your game superstars. So the next section is the Diamond Superstars, brought to you by Super Mario Bros. In a green jersey. So we have 3 phenomenal guys to highlight, although, like I said, the other segments of the video, it was a true team effort. First one was the super sub Michael Glossier, the Glossy. He came out strong, plug in and play by Kelly the camper, who was taking care of other affairs in the spring break, hitting 5 for 5, a double, 2 home run, 7 RBIs, and just a fantastic defensive plays at second base. Our second Diamond superstar is no other than Brandon Alford, who asked me before the game just to move him down in the lineup a bit. Such I did, and he came out very strong. 4 for 5, 2 doubles, an inside the park home run, 9 RBIs from the ninth spot. Talking about coincidence right here, and probably his best career Shalom performance in his history. And lastly, Doggy Storm, another perfect day, 5 for 5, 3 runs, a walk, a double, 2 RBIs, and clutch hitting after clutch hitting. But like I said, this was a true team effort, so I cannot let go by and mention how solidifying the Cy Young candidacy from Michael is becoming a thing. He just kept almost a scoreless both teams. They managed to score less than double digits in both games, so 8 runs in total. And also Steve, the extra base man. He's just getting extra bases to the extent that he got his second triple of the week. So kudos to the team, and let's go into your favorite section, the fan boys. And here we are to your favorite section of all, the fan voice. This time I'm recording from the room of our number one fan of all, my little boy Mateo's room. So, as you remember, last week I was in the middle to actually answer your questions, and then we were interrupted by a random challenge from a good dear friend, Captain Noxy. So we have to manage and cut that out. But that actually created a bit of a backlog for our questions. So here are all the questions that we have received from all of you asking your favorite captains. Random questions from all over the place. So randomly, I'm gonna pick one and let's see what you all want to know. So the first question comes from Carlos Peluca TV, the number one fan and player and teammate of last season awards from the Shalom League. He asks, Leo, do you think that the 24 rule should apply to every single player in the league when they strike out? Well, Peluca, I think that's a tough one. I'm not part of the ethics committee to make that decision. The only thing that I can say is once you join our group and you're going to be abiding by or Venezuelan 24 rule, you have to pay your debts. And here you can see my dear friend Noxy paying his debt. And here you can see myself paying my debt. So if you're part of your group, you better come prepared. But hey, if this has to go to something extendable to the entire league, I think the ethics committee led by the Stroll should be taking that call. The next question, let's see. Who do we have here? See, randomly, I'm just picking. And it comes from the Mets fanboy number one, number nine. Actually, number one is my pick. So this is actually a long one, so bear with me as I read it. Greetings, Leo. I must say I'm a huge fan of your videos, and you're my favorite influencer. After your first video, I went and bought some of your Nike apparel, and I think I look better in that than my older athletic apparel. Unfortunately, your recent videos had not had any product placements in them. Could you please start including some? On a large scale, that will increase your influencer revenue streams. And as for me, your influence will certainly guide me going forward and what grooming products, beverage, clothing I should really buy, and I can really use your assistance. Thank you, Mets fanboy. So, first of all, let me thank you, anonymous Mets fan number nine. And I agree. Definitely, a sponsorship is something that we're targeting. And I'm actually happy to inform that we have got our first sponsor for this segment. And it's no other than what you're truly eats for breakfast every time that he's going to a game. Harina Pan. Harina Pan is the product in which we make arepas in Venezuela. So if you want to taste a real arepa, met fan number nine, make sure that you buy Harina Pan and make them. And by the way, this actually gave me an idea. Probably I'll have to create a special vision on how to make arepas Venezuelan style. So with that, I just want to thank you all. Remember, we're going to have the second week of interleague matchups. Yankees Mets, you don't want to miss that. And remember, you want to have the time of your life. Bring your kiddos, bring your wife, because the Mets are going to guarantee you phenomenal. So long.